How's it going, everybody? Jody in here, back in No Man's Sky on our ever complex, ever complex uh, game of universe exploration. It's more it gets more complicated the further we go. The further we go. I mean, right now we're looking for a planet again. So, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. And here we are on board our beautiful freighter. Once more, as I said, looking for a world to call our own. I think before we get started here, we should probably do some crafting. You know what? I think I can do the crafting just from anywhere on the ship. So we need antimatter and storm crystals to make the warp hypercore. Alright, let's make some antimatter. I don't know how much we can make, but we'll make some. We don't know how to have storm crystals, so that's not going to happen here. But we do have antimatter and the ability to make housing. So we'll make up 5 standard warp cores, or standard warp cells, I should say. And we'll just park those in our freighter here. Just so, we actually need one. Look at that, we're out. Oh, yeah, it takes 4 to fill it up. Alright. So this system didn't really pan out for us. I did, however, do a little bit of research. And we're kind of looking for... See, that's a G1. Dissonant. We're kind of looking for a planet that's got an F3, actually. F3 with a water. That's going to get us a little better chance of finding the planet we're looking for. So if we can find something along an F3, it's a G5, G1, F0. And of course, like I said, that's just the heat of the star. That doesn't really mean E4. Doesn't really mean anything super duper special. It's just your chances a little bit higher of finding the paradise planet you're looking for. G5 with water, G5 with water. There's an F3P with water. It's got 4 planets. Let's set a waypoint to that one. And then we'll set custom waypoint. That's going to take us through another system, so we'll be able to check out this one, a G2, a G2P, and then we'll check an F3P. They both have water. You must have the water tag on the end, by the way. If you don't have the water tag on the end, all your planets are going to be dry, so you have to have the water tag on the end. Especially if you're looking for something Earth-like. You can have a paradise planet with no water, but there's going to be no oceans to explore or anything like that. You got to have that water tag. Alright. Prospecting. Conflict level is untroubled. So, I mean, this would be nice if the... Ooh. High sentinel activity, but it's a flourishing planet. This one's lifeless. This one's windswept. That's... Weather is pleasant. Sentinels are ever present. Flora is rich. Fauna is full. Oh, that is a nice planet. That is a nice planet. You know what? Let's... I like that. Okay, we might come back to this one. We might come back to this one. Let's check the next system. We might come back to this one. The only concern I have is there's not much in that system. What do we have here? Let's go find out what we got in this next one. So my only concern with that last system, it's got a beautiful planet by the looks of it, but there's nothing there. That planet itself has ancient bones, but there's no salvageable scrap planet. There's no, you know, it's just that one. I don't know. So we'll see what this system has. We got 4 planets and a moon in this one. Let's see what we got here. We have a fiery planet. We have an icebound, a forsaken, a high radio source, and another forsaken. So we don't really have anything here. Ancient bones, ancient bones, ancient bones, ancient bones, and nothing. So we have 4 planets with ancient bones, 1 planet with nothing. Uh, hmm. So now we kind of have a choice. We can go back to this one, which we know it's got a really nice planet. Or we can continue on. And that one is a G2P with water. And we're getting into like an F9 over here. There's a G0P. And we're getting slim pickings over here too. G7. No, there's a G3. It's a dissonant though, and no water. Dissonant with no water marking. There's an F2 with water. G8, F6, G7 PF, G5, F2, F4. Shoot. G8. I mean, we kind of got lucky finding the one paradise planet right here. And its weather is peaceful. So we got no storms on it at all. There's an F3F. Water. It's a little ways out of the way. Because this is our galactic core line. To head to the galactic core, it's this way. So, I mean, we get into more stars over here. G4, oh, there's a G4 PF. G4 PF. Maybe. I mean, there's a few G4s over here. G4 PF. We got a G4 PF. We got a G4 PF here. I kind of wanted a 3. Oh, there's a G3 with water. These ones have water. Oh, well, that one has water. Let's lock onto this G3 with water. It's gonna be quite a few jumps to get there. How many planets does it have? Looks like it has 1, 2, 3, 4 planets. No telling how many moons. So maybe we'll try that guy there. So that's going to take us a few jumps to get there. Which, I mean, we'll get to check other systems along the way, of course. We did find a nice planet, like I said, and I hate leaving behind nice planets, but there was nothing else in that system. We got pirate controlled system, which is only 2 planets in this system. Again, we got a flourishing planet with mild weather. I mean, it's flourishing. That's also a quote-unquote paradise planet. Flourishing falls under the category of paradise planets. So we are coming across them. That's an F. Was that an F9? F9 PF. So we'll just keep checking as we're jumping here. We'll just keep checking the systems that we run into, and we'll get lucky on the way. And we'll find a system that's actually got a decent amount of planets as well as a paradise. Not gonna be an easy search. I fully admitted that from the get-go. There are dozens and dozens and dozens of planet types. Viridescent. That's a nice planet, but we have superheated drizzle on it. We got a blighted planet. We got a fragmented planet. Freezing moon, frostbound moon, and a bladed planet. So while we have a viridescent planet, which is also, again, in that paradise category, looking at it, we have the superheated drizzle, which is not going to be fun. Not going to be fun. Means we're going to have the superheated rainstorms. So we press on. F7 with water. As long as we keep finding water, we're okay. This one's got a little bit of a longer load to it. Six planets. Gek. Untroubled conflict level. Mass production sustainable. Sounds like a nice system. Ooh. What do we got? We've got a Hino planet. We've got a poisonous planet. But there's salvageable scrap there. Isotopic planet. Isotopic planet could be good, but we have radioactive dust storms. We got a bleak planet, an abandoned planet, and an endless morass. Endless morass, we have an all-consuming fog with aggressive sentinels. Or tentative sentinels. So, and vile blood. Vile broods. So we're gonna have a friggin' yeah, no. I don't want slugs everywhere on my planet. Alright. Next, we have an F8 PF with water. Gonna regret not taking that one system that had nothing in it except the planet, except that really nice planet. It was a nice planet, man. Didn't have any storms, nothing. It sure as hell looked Earth-like to me. Okay, we got a 4-planet system. Let's see what we got. No. Overgrown planet. That's a green one, but it's got blistering floods. So, hot planet. High temperature planet. Oh yeah, heated atmosphere. Lovely. Yeah. No, we're gonna melt our face off on this one. Alright. Here we go again. And we are gonna jump to... Oh, we had a fuel. We had a fuel! We had a fuel! We gotta fuel ourselves back up again. Alright. Let's see if we can make some more, Hopefully we don't run out of organic metal and shit. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, so this will be two complete fill-ups of our warp drive. Alright. Boom. 2 complete fuel-ups for our warp drive. Alright, let's check out this one that we had marked. Fingers crossed. Going in hot. Now, somebody said blue systems are another place to look because you'll get the colors you like, but I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think in a system like Euclid, you have twice the chance of finding a paradise planet in a yellow star system than you do in a blue system. So a blue system, you might get your colors, but your chances of finding the planet are like cut in half. Ooh, this looks good. We got a fiery planet, scorched planet, empty moon, radioactive planet, fucking right, barren planet, and a toxic planet. Yes! Oh god, this place sucks. Okay. So our numbers are not helping us at all, really, here. Because that's a G3 with water. It doesn't have an FP or anything like that, but yeah. F2PF. I mean, that looks good. This looks like a big system. We might have a chance here. I know about an F2 star. That's a hotter star. I guess we'll find out. But again, you know, from what I've heard, the star temperature doesn't really matter because all that does is shifts around the Goldilocks zone. It doesn't necessarily mean a planet you can't have a good planet there. Okay, well, we don't have any Earth-colored planets here, but we definitely have Earth-like planets. We got tropical here. Lethal humidity outbreaks. Alright. What about this one? Dangerously hot fog. Perfect. Sounds beautiful. Fiery planet. We got a noxious planet. We got a high radio source planet. We got a frozen planet. So the 2 tropical planets that we have here have weather that's that we don't want. Brutal. Just brutal. Just brutal. I mean, people might say I'm being picky, but hey. It's my planet. It's my planet, I'll be picky if I want to. So those are See, F2s. I kind of think I need an F3. F3 or an F4. Well, there's a G4. A G4P with water. Let's try that. It's a small system again. We're into another small system with this one. It looked like there was only 3 planets. So our odds of getting like a salvage planet, or you know, it's gonna be low. It's gonna be low. But you know, roll the dice and see what happens. That's all you can do. All you can do in this game, just roll the dice and see what happens. We got 3 planets and 3 moons, so we actually have more here than I thought we were gonna have. Let's see what we got. We got a high energy moon, we got a toxic planet, we've got a helium moon, we've got a sub-zero planet, a desert moon, and an arid planet. So not a hell of a lot here either. Well, shit. Okay. Moving right along. There's a 3F there with water. 3F there with water. Let's see what we got here. And honestly, we're talking, I'm guessing needle in a haystack to find our the planet we're looking for. Because it not only has to be, we not only have to have the planet, we have to have the system too. Because just having the planet isn't going to be good enough. So we'll be constantly having to jump to another system to do anything. So, we got a verdant planet here with boiling humidity. We got a glacial planet, that's no good. A verdant planet with scalding rainstorms, yeah, okay. And an endless morass. Ugh. You notice we're getting hot planets, and I think that's because we're going into the 3s. Although we do have some cold planets too, so it's hard to say, man. It's really hard to say. See, this one's also an F3F. Let's go water. That one's a G9, which G9 is supposedly cold. 9 is supposedly cold, like freezing cold. So we'll see if every planet here is frozen. Because the 3s, we're getting sweaty planets in the 3s, but we also got a couple of frozen planets in the 3s, so I don't know. I don't know if you could actually trust that number to be an accurate representation of what the system's going to have. It might adjust the chance, possibly. You're going to have a higher chance of having a hotter planet. So we got 5 planets and a moon in this system. What do we got? We got a dead planet, we got a hot planet, we got a reeking planet, radioactive moon, overgrown with torrential heat, lovely, and another reeking planet with oppressive weather. Oppressive weather. Wow. I'm feeling oppressed by the weather. Alright, so that's not going to give us anything. Oh, and our hyperdrive is empty again. Better find a home soon. We're out of fuel eventually here. 4P with water. And it's got 4 planets. 4 planets and an untold number of moons. It's an F4, which is kind of the area I was looking to begin with. But again, I don't really know if that number has any bearing on anything. I know the F does. F and G are yellow stars, so that's basically that mark. But I don't know. 4 planets, 2 moons. Okay. What do we got? Ice planet. We got windswept moon. We got a lifeless planet. We got an overgrown moon with superheated rains. We got a rotting planet, and we got a temperate planet with oh. We have a temperate planet with mostly calm weather. Intermittent sentinels. I don't really care about that. High flora and abundant. I mean, we don't have the Earth-like colors on it, but it's. And nobody's been here. This would be my system. Nobody's been here before. Okay, so what kind of plants we got? We got frost crystals on that one, which is nice. Salvageable scrap. Okay. Do we have bones too? We got fungal mold, so that's kind of nice. It doesn't look like we have. It doesn't look like we have bones, but that's fine. Bones was not a big thing on my list. But you know what? Let's. This is a high contender. This is a high contender. The mostly calm weather is. I mean, what is mostly calm? Does that mean I'm going to get a storm every once in a while? Or does that mean it's going to be calm? You know, mostly calm can be a little. The term "mostly" is what gives me pause here. All right, first thing I'm going to do is land at the space station because I want to unlock the teleport to the system. So we'll fly here and unlock the station. And then we'll go check out our planet. What is this, a Gex system? I think it was said. I don't give a shit about derelict freighters. Stop shifting me to the derelict freighters. Oh my god. Fine, I'll read it. Look, I read it. Making discoveries. Derelict freighters. Look, red. 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 Fuck off. It's still gonna pop up top. New guide entry. I already read it. Look, read it. It's marked off. Go away. Oh my god. Okay, so we got this place unlocked. Let's go check out the planet. So since nobody's ever been here, I'm hoping that means all the new content is here. I'm hoping that means this place was just generated and that there's all new content here. Of course, it's not going to have the it's not going to have the new expansion content. That's only for the purple, or I shouldn't say expansion. The new game content. That is that's specifically the purple star systems. But light no fire, light no fire. That's the one. It's not going to have light no fire content because those worlds, that's the purple systems. If you want light no fire content, or if you want worlds that were generated using light no fire, that engine, you have to go to purple systems. So we'll check out this temperate planet here. I don't know if I'm too big of a fan of the red. Just got off a planet that had a lot of red. I'd rather it have green, or I mean, I'd be amicable to a purple even. But I don't know, something about red ground is like, eh. I don't know. Guess we'll have to see how nice this planet actually is. Oh. Interesting. Looks foggy. Looks like I'm in a storm right now. Am I in a storm right now? Let's find out. Or is it just a foggy planet? It's rainy. I mean, this isn't too bad. Not what I'm looking for, but it's not bad. The floating islands are kind of cool. But I honestly don't know if I should settle. Yeah, I figured as much. I don't know if I should settle. That's the only thing. And we got critters that are flying through the ground. That's fine. I don't know, folks. I don't know. See, now with my ship, with this guy, I can travel to different systems that I can't travel to with my freighter. Of course, my hyperdrive's basically empty. So, there is that. I would have to make chromatic metal, condensed carbon. I'd have to make more warp fuel for this guy. Chromatic metal. What did I say? Condensed carbon? Then I probably need ferrite for or metal plates for the housing. What's the housing need? Oh, and oxygen. Oxygen for the housing too. So man, we got a lot of the resources we need to make fuel. That's not a big deal. So we got tons of fuel. That is not a problem. Oh shit. I just did what I said I'm not supposed to do. I'm supposed to stay on the starship. Keep the tritium on the ship! Alright. So we'll put the rest of this stuff away. Yeah, we'll put this stuff away in here. Okay. And with that all set to go, let's load up our... Dear God, it takes 4 to fill the warp drive on this thing too? Ugh! Shoot me. Alright, so we'll leave our capital ship here for a minute. Let's take a look at some other planets, or some other systems, along the beaten path. Like I said, we're gonna have a lower chance if we start jumping to like green systems and shit like that. But you know what? Yeah, at this point, that's only got 2 planets. No, we're not going. We're not going to a place that's only got 2 planets. Out of jump range. Out of jump range. Out of jump range. Well, we're moving into a system that's gonna have jump range. The only problem flying this ship versus our freighter is this ship we're going to have to scan every planet manually. Our freighter, we could just do our sensor sweep. So, there's a trade-off. And it's not really a subtle trade-off. Oh shit, here we go. I should have realized this was going to happen. Alright, guys. Let's get him. One down. Oh, there's another one. But got a bad guy right in front of me and it wants me to turn around to lock onto another one. Alright. Where are you, sumbitch? Get over here. You're going to get whooped. Seven remaining? Jesus Christ. 6 remaining. Alright, where are you? Get over here, you bastard. Where do you think you're going? You ain't going nowhere, boy! That's right. You ain't never heard of me? I'm famous! Maybe infamous. I don't know. One or the other. Let's go, boys. We ain't got all day to deal with you. We got shit to do. Frickin' pirates. Ho ho, Nelly. Have a nice life. All 2 seconds of it. Come on, boy. Escape! Why the hell would I want to escape? I'm tearing these guys a new one. They're the ones who should be escaping. Bye-bye. Hey-o. Hi-o! Yes. Alright, so what freighter are you offering me? Oh, this one. It's a biggie. It's a biggie. I'm not gonna deny it's nice, but it's Gek. I don't know if I want a Gek freighter. Yeah, oh, we're rotating. Yes. Okay. Go. Go away. I don't know if I want a Gek freighter. Buddy. Let's inspect the freighter. I mean, it's a nice B class. Look at the thing. It's a nice B class, man. My current one's a B class though. Well, it's got a better hyperdrive. Oh, it's got an augment. That's why it can go better. I don't know. I don't know. I like mine. Hey, you got a nice freighter, buddy, but, you know, I think I'll just take the money. I'll just take the money, buddy. Thank you very much. I did give me a cargo bulkhead for my freighter, so that's not too bad. All right, let's depart, shall we? Let's depart, shall we? Hate that teleporter. All right. So what do we got in this system? We got an abandoned planet. We got an overgrown planet. The salt planet. Icy planet. See, now overgrown planets aren't bad. The only problem with an overgrown planet is it's probably got weather phenomenon. Probably got some nasty weather shit going on. And it doesn't look like there's much else going on in this system. And we don't have a salvage planet, which nothing. Alright. Next! Let's check out... See, this guy we know nothing about. This is a blue system. Know nothing about it. There's gonna be no space station there. So I guess we'll find out what's here when we get here. Fractured planet with high sentinel activity. Freezing planet. I'm pretty sure it said there was one more. Might be hiding behind this guy. Zip between these two and see if we can spot the other one. There it is. Yeah, this is something I don't need. Here's the other one. Lost Blue Planet. This doesn't have any. This doesn't have anything on it. Yeah, Lost Blue Planet. I don't even know what that would be. Activated indiums on it, definitely. Yeah. There's not much going on in this system. Sure as hell nothing to keep me here. That one's got water. Although I think it said it was a red planet, this one. Or red system. Three planets, one moon. Stellar corruption detected. Oh, okay. Oh, hi. Volcanic, alright. Fitting. Where's the rest of you? Bubbling. Yeah. And I don't know where the hell the moon is, but it's supposed to be a moon as well. So we still want to go to... We like our life form filter. We still want to go towards the galactic core. That's a blue one. That's a dissonant. M2 with water. I guess we'll find out what's here. Water doesn't really mean much. Water could be frozen, so... Icebound moon with scrap. Okay. A terraforming catastrophe. Oh boy. That one could be promising. Windswept. Yeah. There's another one that could be promising. Dusty. Dusty with all that water? Temperate. Now we're back to the first one. We got cadmium in this system. Temperate planet, huh? They fixed that, damn it. I mean, it's got green land, but it looks like floating islands. Are those floating islands, or those? That's just rocky surface. Okay. That's just rocky surface. So we got red water with green land. Haha. Okay, so we struck out on this one too. I think what I really need to do is get the other drives on my freighter. But that's going to require freighter upgrades. Which I think require me to find down freighters. Because I don't think like this upgrade, I don't think we can be used for... Oh, maybe it can? Rebecca... yeah, increasing its inventory capacity. So that's not an actual... It's not the actual upgrade I'm looking for. Okay. Well, I guess we continue on to the galactic core. F8 with water. See, I don't have the scanner on this ship, so I can't see what's going on, like what the next system is about. I have the scanner on my freighter. I can't see conflict levels and shit using the scanner on this ship. Alright. Can I pull my freighter in here? I can. Okay. My freighter's a much better scout of these systems. Alright. And I have that up. Okay. Hello, my crew. How you doing? So I can add additional storage, but I can't add... I don't have this kind of upgrade, which is the upgrade I need. Ooh, look, we're gonna add additional storage. Whoopty shit. Actually, you know what? I'll add it up here. That actually makes it nicer. Okay. So I need the freighter modules. So where are we gonna get those? I know we can get them from salvaging freighters that are like on the planets. But here we got a freezing planet, a forsaken planet. We got an irradiated planet, flourishing moon, which has deluges. Here we have an Arctic moon. And we have a toxic planet. So, again, we're not really finding what we're looking for here. We're not really finding what we're looking for. We got a G3F with water. And we still got a long ways to go to the galactic core, by the way. Like a ridiculous distance. Like this is as far as our scanner can take us towards the galactic core. We have so much further to go than that, though. That's not even close to being the galactic core. I think you need like 250 jumps or something like that to get to the core. We're at 30. Alright. 6 planets, Viking deck. Okay. Man, let's hopefully with the 6 planets we're gonna find something. What do we got? Temperate planet. Okay. Valbrood. Eh. Sweltering damp. A grass planet with lethal humidity outbreaks. God damn it. Fiery planet, windswept planet, terraforming catastrophe, and a barren planet. Oh my god. This shit's brutal, man. Absolutely brutal. How much we got? How much fuel we got left in this hunk of junk? 61%. All right. Ah. This is brutal. This entire video is just gonna be me hunting for a planet. There's not gonna be anything in this system. I'll tell you that much. We got like 2 planets in the system we're going to. At least that's the way it looked. It had 2 planets. This is going to be another case of we're going to find our beautiful Earth-like planet, but there's going to be nothing else in the system. Watch. It's going to give us our beautiful, beautiful Earth-like planet. Nothing else in the system. Desolate moon. Viridescent planet. Occasional scalding cloud bursts. Occasional. Make it sound so nonchalant. Has occasional scalding outbursts. It's like selling a house. Yeah, the roof will occasionally leak, but it has nothing to worry about. Yeah, only when it rains. 4 planets. An economy built on power generation. Interesting. How is that an Arctic planet, for fuck's sakes? We got a tropical planet that's going to have superheated, yeah. A supercritical planet, volatile winds. And a toxic planet with atmosphere corruption. Folks, we're not having any damn luck here. Let's see if we can get around that system, because that's gonna be a waste of our time. Is there another system nearby that we can jump to instead? That's a dissonant. No water. There's another system we can jump to instead. Dissonant. Oh, wait a minute. There's one. An F1 with water. I don't think we're going to have any luck on that one, but we'll try it. 3 planets. Another economy built on energy supply. Yeah, what do we got? A temperate planet. Oh, with beautiful weather. Okay. Then we got a calcified planet. We got a mesmatic planet. And there's nothing on these planets. That one's got fungal mold. This one's got star bulbs. But there's no scrap or anything. But again, we have a temperate planet. We have a small system. We have a temperate planet with beautiful weather. Doesn't look like there's any water on it, though. Not seeing oceans or anything in that. Can I see that planet at the window? That ain't it. That's a space station. Let's head up. Yep, we go. At least we got a ringed planet behind us. Can't tell if that's the one though. I don't think the ringed planet's the planet. So we got the one there. One planet there, we got a ringed planet behind us. But I don't think it was the ringed planet that was the... You know what? Do I not have a better view out somewhere here? Did I put a walkway in? I don't think I put a walkway in this one. Shit, I didn't. I did not put a walkway on this one. What is wrong with me? Do I even have the ability to put a walkway on this one? I don't. I don't have the windowed walkway yet. Alright. Really gotta get some freighter parts. Okay, so again we find a decent planet. What seems to be a decent planet in the middle of frickin' nowhere. F1P with water. Ah, hyperdrive's empty again. Oops. Don't do that. Kinda loud. We're gonna run out of the ability to make warp cells soon. Why are you doing that? You know, they really shouldn't put the E button up here when you need to press E to craft more. Wait, what? That was weird. Alright. So, still moving towards the galactic center. That's a 9, F4. G8 with water. F8 with water. Well, let's see. This video so far been a whole lot of nothing. Hey, all we've been doing is jumping around, looking at planets. Nothing exciting going on. Put down in the comments section if you think I'm being too picky here. Which is probably like 100% of you. Probably 100% of you going, you're being too damn picky. A barren planet, Hyperborean planet, skeletal planet, okay. Paradise Moon with pleasant weather, but it doesn't look like it has any water. I'm not seeing lakes or oceans or anything like that. We got an icebound planet. We got a grassy planet. Usually mild. Hmm. That might be. Let's see. We got ancient bones on that planet. We've got. Do we have anything else on any of these other planets? Not really. We just have ancient bones on this planet. Hmm. And that's a G8 with water. Dissonant. F9, no water. No water. There's a G5 with water. Fingers crossed we find something soon. I don't want to spend this entire episode searching. Borean with migratory blizzards. We have salvageable scrap on that one. We got bones on this one. This is an arid planet. Immense heat. We got a verdant planet with temperate weather. I don't know. A verdant planet with temperate weather. I don't know what temperate weather actually means. It could be something to look up. I mean, I don't know. What does temperate weather mean? Let's find out, shall we? No Man's Sky. What does temperate weather mean? Alright. So, temperate, let's see. Going straight from the No Man's Sky weather, or No Man's Sky wiki, I should say. We have, oh, this is just a list. Okay. Where's the actual... temperate. Okay. No storms. Temperate is no storms. Okay. So temperate, light showers, mild rain, refreshing breeze, humid, pleasant, balmy, mellow, beautiful, and blissful mean there's no storms. Excuse me. So, that is a planet that is going to have no storms. Suitable for our life. We do have a planet with salvageable scrap, correct? We have a scrap planet. Even though it's not our planet, we do have a salvageable scrap planet. a Hyborian planet. We do have an ancient bone planet. We can get frost crystals, we can get star bulbs, we can get selenium, copper, paraffinium, cobalt. You know, this might be... Let's check it out. I mean, it doesn't look like it has any water, though. That's the only problem. So, we'll check it out, though. We'll scout it. I do kind of want an Earth-like planet, like, you know, blue water, green grass. But we'll see what this has to offer us. That could be being too picky. I would really like to complete the quest storyline and get to a lush system. That increases our odds of finding one of these planets by a factor of 4. What the hell do you want? You just got in my ship. What do you want? They left us. We do want to follow them, but I know where. What? The hell? Dreams of the Deep? Investigate the signal. I don't think that's the planet I'm going for. Or is it? That's an overgrown planet. Wait a minute. Was that the planet I was headed for? No. I was headed for that planet. The verdant planet. Where'd the overgrown planet come from? Oh, was that the one that had the occasional heat storms? Okay, we'll deal with that shit in a minute. Because oh, go here. Ah, yeah, occasional scalding cloudbursts. Which is occasional storms, it says. That's what it calls that, occasional storms. That's under the occasional category. Which, I mean, occasional storms... I don't know. I might be okay with occasional storms if it's a nice planet. Honestly. Most of the time I'd be in my vehicle. Alright, so what do we got on this planet? Because it sure as hell doesn't look like we have oceans. I ain't seeing oceans. Oh, there's a platform. The weather here might be beautiful, but the planet isn't. Not really liking that planet. Let's check out this other one. I guess I could handle occasional storms if it's a nice planet. We'll have to see if this is a nice planet or not. If the planet sucks, I don't want to settle. Hmm. Hmm. Is that scrap metal? That looks like the new scrap. Um. Oh, I don't want to be. I don't want to open the hatch. $322 that way? Sure as hell don't see anything that way. The hell's over there? That is a new scrap. I like seeing that here. I'm not seeing any water though. I'm wondering if the water that I'm seeing from orbit is actually just this blue stuff. Something over there. Building over there. A couple buildings over there. Hmm. It wants me to go this way. 300, which isn't that far. But I'm not seeing anything along here. $322 that way now. So, I almost guarantee it's going to be this building. Yeah, the thing's gone away now. It is this building. Come on, buddy. See what we got here. What do you want? Lift me an upgrade for what? Oh, an underwater protection module. Okay. Okay. Help the dude in his love for music. Okay. What are you? Another building? No. Just location. Okay. So there's water on this planet because it's taking me to somewhere deep right now. Supposedly somewhere deep. Guess we'll find out how deep. 1 hour, huh? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Alright, we got a huge ocean. I like huge oceans. And then it has to ruin it with a superheated rainstorm. I crashed into my own teleporter. Oh, that's fucking good. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, we can just... Yep. We'll see what's under the water. Hmm. So looking for dude's ship, which might be right underneath me. I'm not seeing it anywhere else there. Whee! $420 this way. Alright. $57 this way. Okay. Just keep on shooting for the stars. This way now. 245. Yeah, I think that's it right there. I'd venture a guess. Underwater smoke kind of gives it away. Ooh. I already know the Nautilin. I already have that. But okay. No, we're not going to swap it out, but I will definitely claim it. We'll get it fixed, we'll take it up, we'll salvage it, get some money. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see if I can call my... No, I don't want to summon that one. I want to summon this one. Do I not have water landing on this thing? I thought I did. Holy crap, how deep am I? I think I went down that far. There we go. Come on over, buddy. Sure. Go all the way back to it. Use up all my life support getting back to it. Oh, that went to empty just frickin' in no time. It's like, oh, we're gonna go down a little bit, down a little bit, down a little bit. Now we're empty. There we go. What was this? Oh yeah, I didn't have the purple for it. Yeah, get lost. Alright. Whoops. Transfer that. And then we'll go over here and we have some nav data. We will transfer, not do that. Oh, wait. Oh. We got nav data in here. Is that supposed to be in there? I don't know that's supposed to be in there. It's supposed to be over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's supposed to be over here. There we go. Okay. So... I can land on the water. I knew I could. Why it wouldn't let me land on the water is weird. But anyways. That sounded like another ship. Okay, anyway. I am going to call it here. Just because I got a couple of things I have to do. In real life. And then I should be able to get back to it. Oh, yeah, there we go. I should be able to get back to this, and hopefully we'll find not only a place to call home, which this planet it isn't that bad, I guess, but I don't want to settle. I don't want to settle. So yeah, we'll come back and we'll look for a place to call home. And I guess we'll see if we can get some more expansions for our freighter. That's going to be another thing we're going to have to do here. But by the look of it, the quest is setting us up for that anyways. So hopefully we can get some freighter expansions from this quest that we're about to do in the deep water, and go from there. Alright, so that's going to be it for right now. As I said, I got, unfortunately, some things to do. But I will be back for another episode very soon. So, take care, everybody. This is Jonian signing off. I will see you next time. So long.